Okay, so don't mind me. I just got a fan thingy blow dryer quick. I don't know. Don't mind it. Please don't. I just got off work though, so I'm gonna watch one of my favorite YouTubers' videos. But true, go check them out. If you don't, you scum.
What'd you say, my guy?
But true, go check them out. If you don't, you scum.
Bro, you can't say you said, bro. Is that really what you think about that? If I don't watch this, man, I'm a scum. I'm scum. I'm basically filth. I'm filth to this earth, my guy. You said it like that. You said it like that was actually what you meant, my guy. Like what, bro? What?
Looking for a side hustle? Shopify makes it easy. Let me show you how to get started today.
I know this is about to be good. Hold on. And it's 14 minutes. Yes, sir. Told this boy he could sing. What do you thought this was?
Bro, you should have turned up the volume, my guy. What the?
The mind really does be going up, bro. Every single day. When you wake up and realize that she's pregnant.
Shut up, my guy. Talk about when you okay, bro. Do you know what that feel? Do you know what that is like? Do you know what that's like? Do you know what that's like? Have you actually had somebody have you actually woke up and like, you know what I'm saying? Or or somebody actually said that to you, you know what I'm saying? Like I could literally like, you know what I'm saying? I could release information. You know, I could literally release information, but I wouldn't do that because we're friends and, you know, I kind of want to, you know what I'm saying, keep the relationship like like a like a I want to keep the relationship like a quest, my guy. We're at Frodo's house right now, and we're just chilling, man. We're just chilling. We are here, and I have all these items, and you're looking at them, and you're like, what is this? You're like, what is this? And I'm like, I have no idea. I'm at your house. I didn't know you had all this stuff in your house. We just chill, my guy, and you know. What this has to do with this? I'm just saying we at that stage. We at that stage where you're just at my house chilling, my guy. Like, and we learning stuff as we go along. So
Wait, I was about to say, never mind.
This is that story. This will be the first time I'm ever telling this story in its entirety. I mean, over the past few years, I have tried to tell this story to friends, but I usually leave out details because a story like this is kind of hard for me to really describe because people like you are part of the problem. And I'll explain why.
But this, I was, okay, okay.
Let's go over some guidelines to not sound like a sack of shit in the comments section.
Okay, vaping addiction. Okay. Bruh, okay. Okay, let's go back, let's go back, let's run this back. Let's low key run this
Section
back.
with me.
Oh, let's run that back, run that back. Alex, Alex. I'm guessing that's younger Alex and then you got butt face on. But
Let's go over some guidelines to not sound like a sack of shit in the comment section with me, your host, Marco. There are some phrases men typically get when they choose to come.
Stop clapping. What are you gonna do? You're gonna create a new Dragon Ball Z move where you clap and the vibrations of clapping resonate with the sound frequencies to the point where you shoot sonic waves out of your hands every time you clap, and it just explodes in a big ass explosion. So I walk in the room and I just clap and the whole entire room explodes. But I'm like unscathed and everybody else gets like blasted back because of the big ass explosion from me just clapping softly into the area of my room that I'm in at a mile radius. And how hard I actually clap, it's like I don't know what I'm saying.
With rape or sexual misconduct allegations towards a woman. My personal favorite is
Royalties extra ball.
sexual misconduct allegations
Oh my gosh. Come on, please don't tell me it's not really just Alex and it's actually well no, it is Alex. It is Alex. Alex is green.
towards a woman. My personal favorite is
Should have liked it.
this is a sure
What the
allegation towards a woman. My personal
Hey yo, hold on. Something doesn't look right about this. Okay, this might be a new video, but okay.
favorite is
This sort of Marcus got it.
Should have liked it.
this is a surefire way to sound as dumb as possible. No one, male or female, should like or be accepting of unwanted sexual attention, no matter the situation.
My brain is like the way it's worded in some people's sentences. I just cannot wrap my brain around that. But okay, let's go back. It should make more sense than usual.
Woman, my personal favorite is
Should have liked it.
this is a surefire way to sound as dumb as possible. No one, male or female, should like or be accepting of unwanted sexual attention, no matter the situation.
Wow. Are there any other stupid
I'm
things?
glad you asked, you black piece of shit, because another great way to sound like an idiot is saying,
I don't believe your story. It's impossible for a woman to rape a man.
now, let me ask you something. Both men and women have genitals and are capable of malicious intent, correct?
I guess.
So why don't you do the whole world a favor and shut the fuck up? That's all we have time for today, kids. I'll see you next time. And remember, I have no problem finding out where you live and killing everyone you cared about. And if you really like horses out there, little girls, I'll turn you into one and stamp your parents to death while you watch. Good night.
I'm sorry that we had to do that segment, but people are stupid.
People are stupid.
Exactly.
So, this story once again.
I feel that intro. I like it. This dude. You guys are going places. Like I said, you guys are going places.
Exactly.
So,
I can't. I gotta watch it one more time. It's too hype. I'm sorry, bro.
It's not that hype, my guy. It's not that hype. Everybody uses that. I could look up some videos right now with just that. If it was just that song in it, and there will be like a ton videos in it. It's not that hype, my guy. You think it's hype because you're just like into it and you're like, whoa. It's not that hype, my guy. Like if he had his like own song in there and shit, then it would kind of be hype. It would be hype because then it's like his own stuff, but it's not. Like everybody knows that song. Everybody uses that song as an intro. Like everybody does. Like there's a lot of people that use that as like the.
I
this
love
story
this.
once again takes place in foster care.
Wait, explain what foster care is.
Basically, a place where children go when they have no adults in their family that can take care of them. Which, in theory, is great, but it can end up like Hunger Games because you and the other kids are put in trash homes in which you have to fight just to fucking survive. And you're given even trashier temporary parent. And the foster parent that I had was no exception. Long story short, because this should be a story time all to itself, she did some pretty not chill shit that any other human being would have gone to prison for. But because the foster care system that I was with was
See, I like that. I like that. I like that you actually turned it off because it was like, you know what I'm saying? We needed to hear what he's saying. I understand that like you didn't really edit, you just like watch it and then post it. But like I bet you if you actually did like a little bit of editing and like kind of made like the audio like aside from your voice, made like the audio of like the video like I don't know, like louder, it would work. It would work. It would work. But it's your fan base and probably only your fan base to see it unless I like start to spread the video. And even if I try to spread the video, like the traction's not, you know what I'm saying? The traction's not strong enough for me to spread this video.
So fucking great. She got away with just a slap on the wrist.
Dude, not gonna lie, that seems kind of fucked up.
They sent in a new foster parent who I knew was gonna be a total bitch. To my surprise, though, she wasn't.
Bro, I can't tell if you're not wearing a shirt, my guy. Like I can't tell if that's like a shirt or if that's your skin. Like your camera is good for like face and everything, but I can't tell if that's like I can't tell if that's like skin right there or like where your hoodie is. Like I can't tell if you're wearing a shirt or if you're not wearing anything, my guy. Like you're just like posting it up, trying to be like I don't know what I'm saying. I need to stop talking.
I mean, well, you know, not at first at least. One of the first things she said to us kind of stuck with me.
I promise. I'll be the best foster mother I can be.
And having just been traumatized, we were all for it. Besides, honestly, my old foster mother was a fucking bitch, so anybody seemed better. Whenever the agency wants to hire a new foster parent, they have a short probation period, meaning they come to your house in the morning and take care of the kids for at least 15 hours a day.
Why is he looking like that? His kid with his tongue, he's just looking at the screen like that. Yo. He's just so fucking out of it, my guy. I could tell he is not really focused on the video. He's so out of it. Whew.
And then they go home. Just so you can, you know, get a
He's
feel
so
for
out
the
of
kind
it.
person.
His mind is
But
not in the right place. Your mind is not in the right place, my guy. I don't know what happened when you I don't know what happened when you're trying to do whatever you were trying to do, but your mind was not in the right place at the time of you watching this.
Considered to take care of us for the rest of the hours of the day, and I used to flirt with them so hard. Oh shit, does that count as foreshadowing? I think that's
Okay, so just okay, I got you. This takes place before that video. Got you. Rewind it back though, so I can get my memory recollected and stuff.
for what kind of person she is. But after they left, they hired babysitters to take care of us for the rest of the hours of the day, and I used to flirt with them so hard. Oh shit, does that count as foreshadowing?
So that was okay.
I think that's foreshadowing. But whenever she did come back to our house for the 15 hours a day, she was the best mom possible. She'd make food, let me play video games. She was the only parent in that place that actually let me be a 14-year-old. Let me play video.
Why does his eyes have smiley faces? What is this? Mustard? Beans? Chocolate? I need to stop. I need to stop, my guy. I generally need to stop, my guy.
Video game. She was the only parent in that place that actually let me be a 14-year-old boy for once. And whenever we went out, she would always introduce herself as my mother. Having just lost my mom, it was important that I had her in my life because she was the only woman that seemed genuinely proud of me. Having her in my life meant that I had my mom back in some way, shape, or form. So you can best believe that when it came time for me to sign off on her being a good parent for us and staying in the house, I signed off on that, buddy, which was a mistake because she is a raging psycho pedophile bitch. Allow me to explain. You see, she tended to show her true colors in small, very easily missable red flags. One being her daughter. Like, alright, so one day I'm sitting there in my room, minding my own business, watching TV. Her daughter walks into the room. which is a huge no-no. The foster care administrator made it very clear that she did not want boys and girls to be in each other's bedrooms. Moreover, a biological child of the foster parent is not allowed to be in the same bedroom as
Biological child is not allowed to be in the same bedroom
a foster kid.
as a foster kid. Okay. So, gotcha.
This is
Because no matter what age, regardless of anything, could have been related and it still would have been messed up regardless.
just a general no
Wait,
under
what?
any circumstance.
Could have been related. Biological child is not allowed to be in the same bedroom
A foster kid.
as a foster kid. Okay. So, gotcha.
This is
Because no matter what age, regardless of anything, could have been related and it still would have been messed up regardless.
just a
Oh, regardless and messed up of age, it could have been messed up regardless, even if you aren't a foster child or not. Okay, so he's saying, even if this situation wants to happen, okay, I get it. Even if this situation wants to happen, it's still wrong regardless of what age they were. Okay.
general no
Okay.
under any circumstance. Because there was this case, I don't want to get into it. A general no under any circumstance. Because there was this case, I don't want to get into it, with one of the biological children ended up having sex with one of the foster kids. It was
Okay.
terrible. Terrible shit like that happened around my place all the time. In her hand, she has one of those like gift wrapping rolls. You know, like the tube of cardboard that's inside the Christmas wrap. She pulls it out and starts going fucking crazy with it. Like, just being all out annoying. I don't know, like she's just never fucking seen cardboard before. After a while of having me ignore her, she leaves my room. I see her without the roll in her hands and notice, yeah, she's walking away from my bathroom like she just did something she doesn't want me to see. I'm just like, I don't want to think she was actually stupid enough to put that in my toilet. Lo and behold, I peek into my bathroom and this stupid little bitch thought it was a great idea to put it in the can after all. Next thing I know, Miss Carrie is calling me down the stairs. Me going down there to plead my case was absolutely futile at this point because she already went down and convinced her that I'm the one that put it in the toilet and she had nothing to do with it. I enter the kitchen and I'm already being met with the most ominous energy and being blamed for this shit. And the second I tried to explain that it wasn't me and that it was her daughter and she was lying, it got worse. She wasn't having it. She did not want to believe that her daughter would ever lie or has ever lied about anything ever. I mean, dude, I'm getting the biggest spiel about how foster kids are traumatized, thus twice as likely to lie and deceive, and how her innocent little girl would never lie about anything ever, and how if I continue to break the rules, she's gonna make my life a living hell. And I'm like, okay.
Oh. So I'm already halfway through this video. And this is crazy. Alright, let's keep going.
So that's how we're playing it. Now first, I was about to declare war on this ugly ass, dirt face, kumquat nose having ass little girl, but then I thought, look, just calm down. This is your chance to have a mom again. We need that more than we crave to punch her daughter in the face. So I just sucked it up and said sorry. Taking responsibility for something that I didn't do kinda hurt. Now her daughter, being a 12-year-old girl at the time, uses to her advantage in the worst of ways. She'd break shit around the house. She'd steal things. I mean, you name it, she did it. And
Just blaming him for stuff that he did not do and then think it was funny. Like, it's not gonna come back on you. It's gonna come back on you. It always does. You do something to somebody, it comes right back on you.
who do you think was blamed for all of her?
Because you did not do and then think
You name it, she did it. And
just blaming him for stuff that he did not do and then think it was funny. Like, it's not gonna come back on you. It's gonna come back on you. It always does. You do something to somebody, it comes right back on you.
who do you think was blamed for all of her bullshit every single time? And what do you think that does to a 13-year-old boy's self-image? Mentally, it hurts to be blamed by someone based on nothing but the fact that you're seen as less than a real kid because of the situations that you were put in that were out of your control. I had enough eventually and told Miss Kelly that her perfect little angel was not so perfect. And if she continued to let her do whatever she wanted and use me as a scapegoat, then she isn't too smart. And even when adults are wrong, they don't like to be told that they're wrong. by someone who's younger than them because it's taken as the highest level of insult. So that's
Exactly. I don't get what's wrong with you guys. Seriously.
when she
I don't
moved
get
me
it.
to the basement of the foster home, and everybody else got to enjoy life upstairs with her. I cannot even begin to think of a world where that's okay. Like, I'm just thinking about how fucked up this is. Like, can you imagine being a 13-year-old who wasn't allowed to leave the basement for anything other than eating? And even when you did eat, she will have had everyone eat dinner and then go into their rooms, so that way you had to eat alone. Being a kid, being forced every day to do nothing but hear everybody else enjoying their normal life upstairs while you get to listen to them having fun through the walls of your house, like, that's fucking damaging to a kid. This went on in my house for months, and I started just dreading the idea of going home after school, so I decided to sign up for an after-hours program. But even that was short-lived. I go there daily, and I have a poetry mentor called Mr. James. Easily, like, the coolest person that I've ever met, and I put my heart and soul into mastering his course. And this dude is so encouraging. Like, he's just pushing me all the way to, like, do better, be better, learn more. I love it.
I saw it. As soon as he put the little... Yeah, I saw it. Come on.
One day, while I'm at school, Miss Carrie gets fucking bored and decides that she doesn't like my newfound happiness, so she decides to go to his class and tell him something that's probably the worst thing that you can accuse a male of doing to a female. She takes it upon herself to go
Oh, that's not Wendy. No, that's not Wendy. That is not
and
her.
play victim and tell him that I'm around the house touching and grabbing on her lady bags and stuff like that.
I'll fucking kill them.
No. Here's the good part. She even decides she's gonna take it a step further.
Hey, yo, this is like the exact information while reading all this. Hold on.
That's kind of fucked up, my guy. Like, touching me inappropriately as a foster mother, and I'm deeply hurt because I thought of him as a child, but I have to do this kind of unspeakable thing.
Okay.
And
That's
decides
stupid.
What she's gonna do.
I don't know if Carrie is her real name or if it's like a code name to just keep from, exposing, but we're just gonna leave it at that.
Just type a letter saying this to the administrator of the foster care facility, meaning that she now has two people under her thumb who think that I'm around the house touching her unmentionables. Things are just not looking up for me at this point, and this shit has just gone too far. And of course, Mr. James and the administrator took her side because you know how society feels about this stuff.
Do we have to believe all the women? That was the question I posed. You have to. I think we should. Statistically, you'll find that most women do not lie about sexual harassment. But we
That's BS. Look at them looks. BS. That's BS. Look at them looks. BS. Just society is just really messed up. Society is just really messed up.
Yeah, I have to agree. Society is really messed up. Like, we have a law now, and people on platforms deciding to ban words just so that they can protect themselves. That's what I'm saying. Like, society is messed up.
And with that, he wouldn't continue teaching me. I lost my
She was about to get an ad, and I'm gonna watch it actually because it's like right at the end, so he might get an ad.
with that.
Just
And
society is just really messed up.
That was a week ago? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was so dumb. She's like, she was in Australia and all she said was, I didn't know the person's age. Cause the legal age in Australia is apparently 16, and she thought the person was 16. But still, why would you take a person off of a soccer field home? But that's what that's exactly what I'm saying. Like saying that women would never lie, saying that women never lie and men always do. That's very fucking that's wrong. That's wrong because anybody can lie. Doesn't matter what your gender is. It doesn't matter what your sexuality is. If you lied, you gotta be honest. That's what I don't understand about society.
And with that, he wouldn't continue teaching me. I lost my.
She's about to get an ad, and I'm gonna watch it actually because it's like right at the end, so he might as well just get the money for this. He deserves it.
mentor to this psycho bitch.
This is the new Google Pixel 5 with the Titan M security chip.
Okay.
Someone who doesn't mess around with security.
I don't mess around with
Bruh, I feel like an Ant-Man reference. I don't know why.
The 5G Google Pixels.
Bruh, I feel like an Ant-Man reference. I don't know why.
Oh, mess around.
Google Pixels. $4.99.
As your new mother, I'm supposed to be the most powerful force in your life. It seems you've forgotten that.
Is that
I have
Bokuto?
the power to ruin your life. I can go back to being your mommy.
That's
The
Bokuto.
only thing you have to do is come hug me.
Hugging her would mean admitting defeat and letting go of my already fading sense of self. But she had done such a good job at making me feel like I needed her approval, her permission, to be happy. It seemed logical. I hugged her, but I still couldn't feel the mother I'd been searching for.
But don't you see that's like a manipulative tactic strategy to get what you want because you're a woman and you can manipulate a guy? But think about it. What if the roles were reversed? It would also be wrong if he decided to do something that made her look like a total, you know what I'm saying? That's why I believe in what he said earlier in the video about things will just come back to you. They will. So really, in this situation, you don't do anything. You just do what you're supposed to.
All I could feel in her was pain and the desire to be in control and a very faint sign of something else. Just as I was ready to pull away, I had felt all there was to feel about her. It took me a while to notice it, but she wasn't just hugging me. She was also touching me in a place that your sweet, loving foster parent should never touch you. I had learned by now that telling her no only brings me pain, so I didn't. She knew this as well. Exercising my newfound state of depression, she whispered into my ear, a whisper that sent me chills and waves of nausea and hopelessness.
Come sleep in my room tonight, sweetie.
I followed her to the room, waiting for her to deliver the punchline to a joke that seemed to take forever. A prank with no reveal. 20 minutes in that room with her took forever. When I left the room, I wanted nothing more than to spend the rest of my life washing my hands. She got what she wanted. All the gifts, the hugs, the love, the food she made felt like they were choking me, haunting me. Whatever piece of childhood I had was left back in that room with her. Suddenly, my bullies at school didn't seem so big in comparison to that awful night. Suddenly, I became who I am today, so maybe in a weird way, she kind of was a mom.
Bro, you must be joking.
Look, man,
Stop, my guy. I didn't want to watch the ending because I didn't want to spoil myself, but I wanted to see why. Why? It was a joke. It was a joke. The ending part was a joke. That didn't really happen.
maybe in a weird way, she kind of was a mom.
Bro, you must be joking.
Look, man,
I feel him on that one. I really do. No pun intended, but I feel him on that one. Okay.
I'm trying to end this on a good note. I don't know. Over time, I've learned that your situations either make you or they break you. And I don't think this has fully broken me. So I guess I can just say I learned from it and it's made me who I am. ultimately, whenever I look back on all the mistakes I've made and all the trauma that I've been through, call me crazy, but I don't think I'd take any of it away. Because really, those experiences are what makes me me. There's nobody else on the planet that can be you. So why don't you use those shitty experiences to be the best you that you can be?
Facts.
Oh my gosh. This animation. Bro, if I actually learned how to animate a little bit, you know what I would do with it? You know what I would do with that with that new skill? You know what I'd do? I'd literally post like, yeah, all I'd do is just make I would just make cool visualizers. But they would be kind of like his art style, like a guy or something. I don't know.
I love this video, bro. Alright, let's go. I still don't know who animated it. I gotta know. Dang, no outro video? Okay, but da, 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 da. I freaking love this. Bro, there were people actually doing that? Are you freaking kidding me? Bro. Actually doing that? Are you freaking Bro, there Bro.
Bro, so much support from her, my guy. I don't care if I don't care if YouTunes actually. I kind of was there. I can say I was around his group of people, and I heard her voice. Like, I cannot express my my unknown I cannot express my unwilling and unknowing attention upon somebody because I haven't been around their space long enough for me to know. Only he knows. I only heard her like maybe one time. I didn't really speak really, but like that that's got me on so many levels, man.
There were people actually doing that? Are you freaking kidding me? Bro. Okay. I'm gonna come.
What did he? Now I'm curious. I'm gonna comment. Um. There you go. Because you deserve it. and I deserve it. It's just I need to be posting often. I know that's why you gave me that server. I know that's not what I didn't do. I know I should have. I procrastinate a lot. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that straight up. I procrastinate a lot. I'm sorry that I procrastinate. I'll try to be better. That's see. I'm promising things. I just need to do it instead of just promising stuff